Hey everyone, we're back in the basement again, working on basement windows, installing the new ones. This is number 2, number 1's in and secure. I'll show you that in a second. This morning it was getting the rest of this fast setting concrete in to make up the gaps. They sent the windows, I gave them the rough opening. Long story short, the windows are the wrong size. And they come with this flange. When you buy these basement hoppers, they come with a flange around it. So with the flange, it wouldn't fit in the window. Without the flange, it was like way too much space. And I originally was going to do pressure treated lumber around and fill these gaps in and set the windows. But the lumber is just going to rot over time, even the pressure treated. So I opted to go with some fast setting concrete and just fill the gaps in and actually secure the windows to the foundation. So what you can't see is on the sides here, I put in these 1-inch panhead screws. I put 3 here, I put 4 on the bottom. This is actually screwed into the sill up here. So that's what I started with. I screwed it into the sill. And I put the screws on the outside, and that acts as a lag so that when you shake, it doesn't move. It's once you push the concrete in there, it forms around the screws and it makes a nice solid adhesion. So while that's drying, let's come over here to the other side. It's amazing to actually have light down here for once. The other windows were really bad. So here we go. Ta-da! Working window. All right. So this is the inside as well. Over here, this one was done yesterday. Finished filling it in inside and out. So I had started this one on the weekend, but I ran out of fast setting concrete, and I had some gaps on the upper parts that I had just stuffed some plastic bags in intermittently. But that's where we're at. And this other window in the back here, I'll show you this because I may not get a chance before I cut it out of the wall. Actually, I can't. Thomas just painted this morning. This is coat number 2 of our dry lock on the floor. But what you can see over there is it's a metal window, so it was different than all the other ones. These up here were wood frame, and they were leaking like a sieve, and they had mold all around them and rot. I showed you guys that in a previous video. Well, that window back there was installed probably the 50s and 60s, and they had that flange I was telling you about on the hoppers. Well, the metal one has a metal flange, and they would slide it down in the cinder blocks. So you can't get that out unless you take the house off the top. So I got a grinder wheel, and I'm going to try to cut it out of the wall with that, and then we can just fill in with some concrete around it and put the new window in. So we'll see how that goes. I'll give you an update when we get to it. I'm out.